Hi, Phil Aston here from Now Spinning Magazine with another tribute video, and this time I've combined this for more than one person because I think we're entering into a period of time when a lot of our musical heroes are passing over almost in quick succession, and at the time of doing this video I realised that there's Dwayne Eddy, one of the guitar greats who opened the door to a style of music that has still been enjoyed around the world. Eric Harmon is someone I didn't mention before. He's recently passed away. But in this video, I've decided to mention two bands and two individuals at the same time in particular, because in a way the bands came out of the same era, and both of the people are keyboard players. One is Mike Pinder from the Moody Blues, a band that's synonymous with the Mellotron and the early kind of pastoral prog pop, wonderful band. And the other one is Richard Tandy from the Electric Light Orchestra. Two bands that came out of the same era that followed not dissimilar paths in some ways. ELO might be more well known from had more hits, but both bands to me are similar in many respects. Let's concentrate first on Mike Pinder and the Mellotron. I love Mellotron, and I think that the sound of the Mellotron is specific to progressive rock, especially during this period, thinking of bands like King Crimson, etc. But I always feel it's the Moody Blues. So today I'm going to be playing On the Threshold of a Dream, which is a great album, A Question of Balance, Every Boy Deserves a Favour. These are covers that I used to remember seeing in Woolworths and Boots and Smiths when I was first getting into albums. Seventh Sojourn, Days of Future Past, of course, and this one, which I've also got on CD, In Search of the Last Chord, is probably one of my favourites, but the one that I'm drawn to the most is To Our Children's Children's Children. This is the SAD version as well, and I just love this. And so for Mike Pinder and the rest of the Moody Blues, of which many of them now are no longer with us, this is a wonderful album to start from. For Richard Tandy, this is more recent to the time we were doing this video. The news was announced yesterday. ELO, there's lots of albums I could pick out of the blue, will be many people's favourites, but I'm going to go for El Dorado, I think. I will also add, because this is poignant for me really, is that the second single I ever bought in my life was My Mama Belle from On the Third Day. B-side was Oh No, Not Susan. That was the second single I ever bought, and it's trying to explain what it's like, because you wouldn't do that now, would you, buy a single like that? But when you literally had enough pocket money just to buy singles, when you bought one, you played it over and over and over again, which probably made my parents look downstairs, wonder if their son had lost it, really. But I love that track. But it was this album that really opened the door to it, and it was because of I Can't Get It Out of My Head, which is absolutely superb, a beautiful song. But I guess thinking about this, when I suppose when you do a tribute video, you're kind of thrown into it, thinking what shall I play, what shall I listen to. This box set I hope becomes available again, and I will do a separate video on it, which was the classic albums collection, which is fantastic. But I guess if I was going to play anything today, it would be the other one I showed you which would be Face the Music, because of Far and High, which is a fantastic instrumental. Poker's on here, which is quite a hard rock track, to be honest, with a great synth solo on it. but by Richard. It's absolutely superb, and of course this has Strange Magic on it, Evil Woman's on it, Waterfall, Night Rider. It's a wonderful album. So today, play some ELO and play some Moody Blues. Both wonderful bands with their own kind of history, but we live in an age where if you're a young music fan, what I'm trying to say is that if you're an older music fan, there's a sense that this music is older. And you could say that when I was young, if it was music that was from a previous time, it felt older because it was harder to get hold of. There's no internet, there's no streaming. So if music came out in the late 60s and it was no longer in print, the sense of it must be old because you can't find it. Whereas now for the kind of Stranger Things generation, if it appears in a soundtrack or Spotify or Apple suggests what you should listen to next and you've never heard it before, technically it's new music, isn't it? You can't really tell what date anything comes out by. It's just something new to your ears, which, as I've said before, is how Running Up That Hill by Kate Bush became a hit single, because to the generation hearing it for the first time, it was like, wow, this is good. So with your kind of sense of wonder ears, listen to the Moody Blues and listen to ELO with that in mind, and enjoy the music that is timeless and will never, never disappear. So this video is dedicated to the friends and family of the Moody Blues and ELO. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for being here. Take care, everybody. Keep spinning those discs, and I shall talk to you all very, very soon.